Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It's Tuesday evening. I hope you've all had a great Tuesday. I have done not bad. We had a busy day at work and I rose to the challenge I put out this morning. I actually did some tidying in the garden so that the dog has more space. So we're quite impressed with that. That was my little extra challenge. Today we are talking about food choices. And it's to do with preps and what you prep with, because if you've been watching this for a while, you'll realise that when I first started prepping, I got so much stuff, and a lot of it was stuff for me, a lot of it was stuff that I had read that would be good for preps, etc., etc. And a lot of it is stuff I haven't used. And it was this afternoon when I was speaking to Kathleen, who, as I said yesterday, she's going away with friends at the weekend to go on holiday camping. And she's like, I need to just take photographs of your prep cupboard, Mum, because there's no point in us buying stuff if you've got it and you're looking to rotate. I was like, yep. She said, but instead of making a list, because there's my friend and our kids and me and the dog, and we all eat different things. So it's quicker if I just take pictures. And I thought that's actually a really good point of when you're doing preps, when you're stocking up your cupboards. Now, for me, I'm just thinking Patrick, Kathleen, and I. But if something else happened, if somebody else was struggling, think of the people that you would help. Not the ones that, you know, may ask and you're just going to be like, yeah, there's a tin of beans, off you trot. But the ones that you are close to that you would help. What is there anything they're allergic to? Is there anything that they can't eat? Is there any intolerances? Because I know it's very easy for you to think of that in your own family unit. But for me, like Mandy has become allergic to nuts. And that's something I'm quite conscious of going into work. Like I can't put nuts in my lunchbox or whatever. This is a like open them in the room kind of allergy. So we don't do that. But if you've got a lot of nuts in your prep, but someone's going to maybe come and stay with you, or you're going to have to help family that's, proper allergic to nuts, that's something you might have to think about. So it's something that I hadn't thought about until Kathleen said, oh, well, it depends on what the kids eat, what we eat, etc. Now, I know myself, years ago, Kathleen's childminder loved Kathleen because she ate everything. Basically, because what I did when she was a kid, because she was ill as well, when she went on to solids, she ate what we ate. I just mushed it all up in a little mini mixer and still put it in separate little bits on her plate so she could taste the different flavours. But it was basically, there's your dinner. And I noticed a big difference with one of my friends who had a kid a couple of years later, and it's like, do you think you would like this, sweetie? And I was like, are you mad? So, as I say, Kathleen's childminder loved her because she would just sit her down with a plate of everything and Kathleen would sit and happily eat it. So for the younger kids, she'd be like, look, Kathleen's eating it, it has to be good. Can you tell I'm getting toothache again? But I'm at the dentist on Tuesday, so we'll be fine. So yeah, it's something that you need to think of, because even if you think, like I did, the kids should eat what's put down in front of them, if they don't, you can't leave them days and days without food. If there's a huge power cut, or if there's a flood or something and you're out of your house and you're staying with family, or you've got family staying with you, you have to take that into consideration. Doesn't need to be as big a prep as it is for you and yours, but a just in case prep. You maybe need to think of that. So yeah, that's my little thought for today. I'm still bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I had eggs in a cup for lunch, which was a very good idea. Thank you for all the suggestions. So that was what I had, because I wasn't prepared for that. I did have some really big carb cravings. So I had a little packet of mini cheddars. Let me just show you. See, it's a teeny weeny packet. So that was what I had to curb the carb cravings. and it seems to have worked a lot better. So yeah, we're going to do something different for breakfast tomorrow and try and see if that makes a difference, if it makes a difference in the blood sugar monitor, and we'll see how we get on. Doctor is Tuesday, it's a phone appointment in the morning, so we'll see what they say, because I've been taking blood sugar readings, so I can tell them all that and stuff and things. So we'll see what to do. I'm presuming they'll say to me, come up and get proper blood tests, so I'll let you know. But so far so good. So my thought this morning of it being a good day, it's still a good day. Catch you later.